Well, one win each before this game. Really, there's pressure for both teams. Dropping out of the Volleyball Nations League would be terrible. It gives these nations battling to be at the top of the game. More fixtures against big sides. Straight out of the system, China, it's block out. Marco not quite penetrating the net. Good start for China. Passing, serving, as per usual, will be key. Chen Longhai plays for Shanghai, the current champions of China. Serving to position one, good setting from Tavares. Fiddle a go. The libero doing all sorts back there, covering, staying still. What to start this is Alex Ferreira from the right side, just smuggles it through, sees the gap in the block, good vision from the right side. Brothers Marco and Alexandra Ferreira are leading Portugal in terms of the scoring. But the libero, hats off. Fidalgo. It is Alex Ferreira to serve. Alex Ferreira plays his volleyball in Poland, one of the toughest leagues in world volleyball. So much pressure on the shoulders of the two brothers here. China will feel like the underdogs, even though they will need a win so badly. Marco, nice arm, goes through the ball. Let's just keep an eye for the moment on the speed of the Chinese middles and see how many gaps they leave in the block throughout the opening stages. Quite strong, quite big, but maybe quite slow as well at times. Felipe Martinez plays for Sporting Club Espinho as well, in a Portuguese league that's growing all the time. Fantastic work for China, using the middle, slightly wider set, quite quick as well. That's exactly what the play is trying to do, find the gap between the two blockers. You set the ball wider to the middle, penetrate that gap. Passing perfect from Portugal. Paintbrush. The timing slightly out between the middle and the setter. Regardless, doesn't matter when the pass is good. You can hold the opposition middle for days, and it's exactly what happens there. Doesn't have to be pretty. Cannon getting his first points on the board. Marco. Good passing from China, putting the ball into a perfect spot, but Fidalgo again. Just stays still. Rao Shu-Han. He's a replacement this week that played a fair amount during the World Championships. Again, finding the gap between the two blockers. Both teams using the middle early to try and hold the opposition middle blocker. The game is about trying to get your spikers against minimal amounts of blockers. Drifting from China. Great scoop, though. China digging their heels in early on. Lu Libin, second time of asking. Running it wide, running it quick. Trying to make the blocker from China really stressed with their vision and their feet. Drifting the first time because they're too slow to penetrate the net with the hands. Second time of asking. Drifting again. Good angles, though, from Portugal. Tavares, the setter, just delaying his timing, watching for the swap block, the hammering angle. Lovely work from China. Lozano disappointed with the performance at the World Championships. But this is a good start. Zhang Chen plays his volleyball in Beijing. French outside player Kevin Tilly played there throughout last season. He's now moved on to Warsaw under Anastasi. He's an animated figure on the sideline. The head coach of Portugal in the World League. 4 or 5 years ago, he was almost running on the court with every play, so we hope to see some of that this evening. Passing's good from China, the middle sucked in. Regulation stuff, using the pipe when the play is good. The pass sucks the middle blocker in. Alex commits. The pipe flies through. China quieting the crowd here. And Gondomar, oh, it's a ripper from Marco. Suffer that. Good feet, accesses the line on the right side. Ouch. Leaving a little bit of line, China. Marco will take that all day. Ace as well. Tavares has started really nicely, setting good options. He's been good in the block, and now he's acing. The crowd are waking up again here early on. Passing into good zones from China. Wider sets, they're trying to set long distances to try and open up seams in the block. Back to the outside. It's another third, this time from Alex. Just going off the outside hand. It's not penetrating the net, not stable. Facing back into the center of court. Technical timeout. One way and then another. But Portugal just in control. Well, you can get involved. Hashtag enjoy VNL Volleyball.world on social media networks. What do you think? Could we be here all night? It could be a tiebreaker, especially after the game we had earlier. Serbia beating Brazil, stopping that Brazilian unbeaten run. Some fine performances there from Serbia, who didn't bring a couple of their high-profile middles. They didn't bring their opposite either, but they still got the job done. Two-point game. Tavares, well, he sends that one really, really wide. It's funny how the break of rhythm of a timeout can disrupt the rhythm of the server. Two missed serves in a row. Crowd have made their way in. Abundance in what's expected to be a full house with Brazil, Portugal, Serbia in town. Alex goes crazy on that one, but the quality is surreal. China put the ball into a good spot. 3 in the block. Great passing, good blocking. And they're just pushing here at Portugal. Portugal don't really like it. Out of system 3 in, so high-level work from China. Rao Shuhan right in the center of it again. Jiang Shun as well. Service from China. Pass is good. Drifting hands again. They've gone off the block a fair few times. Marco loves going to the line as well. Smart swing on the inside to pull it back. Felipe Martinez. China deep. The Chinese pass has been very strong so far. Oh, it's a swat! Suffer that! Huge! Cannon just delays his timing and goes chasing after it. Good vision. It's all in the eyes that. He sees the tip in the body language of Dai Qingyao. Portugal on a hot streak here. Good zones again from China, who have passed and started well. 6 is sitting really high up from Portugal there. Sometimes 6 is trying to fill gaps. It's the middle blocker in there. So no, it's not. Alexander Ferreira playing 5. Service again from China. One thing you'll get from Portugal is passion. Every opportunity. If they win here, the roof will just erupt. China after a strong start. Marco Ferreira with the serve. Great passing from the libero, Tong Jiahe. You can see him celebrating as China just orchestrate a fantastic attack through Lu. Two up, hitting away from the body. Service. Quick play. Tavares will be able to hold the middle with that. Doesn't matter how you use the middle. You hold the opposition blocker by almost tipping that ball on 2, dumping it over, using the middle or using the pipe. China will have to be ready for that one now. It's just another way to distract the blockers and open up one-on-ones on the wings. Out of system this time, surely 2 in the block at least. It's slightly slower from Kavatikin. Free ball, there's been an infringement somewhere. 4 touches. Alex is unsure. There's 1 off the block. It could be a very good decision off the middle blocker and off of Alex as well. Passer just pulls the shrubs up before going to the outside. Tavares again. Wide, 2 in, huge. Passing slightly high. It's a monster block. Let's have another look. Challenge from China. Looks as if a net touch has been given, so no monster block. The net touch has gone to Portugal. China say no way. Goes to Hawkeye. Fantastic addition to the game. Some glorious moments so far. Dai King on the outside. Pleading innocent, but guilty as charged against Jiang Chun. Almost need the whole net down. Lozano is still not happy. Now they're suggesting the ball hit the floor before the player hit the nets. The referee is not having any of it. We'll listen to the protests of China. Timeout from Lozano. He's throwing his toys out the pram. Politics in volleyball. Emotions running high. Timeout from China. It's a good start from them. Let's listen into the timeout. Just have the feeling that this one's going to be close. Lots of tension, lots of emotion around it because it's crucial. It's a must-win game for both teams if they want to stay in. Remember, Portugal got promoted last year, winning the Challenge Cup against the likes of Cuba. Kazakhstan, to name a couple. Error, is there a touch off the block? Tavares says no, he almost goes into the net, but it's a hitting error from China, something we saw at the World Championships where multiple errors. Hugo Silva playing quarterback, setting with width. Some frustrations there for Zhang. In a good situation to put the ball away. Passing good from China, much better. Use the middle, fading away, hits the sideline, running around and celebrating with pure joy. Chen Longhei. They pass well, they're a threat, they're a big team. Chen Longhei, 2 meters tall. Liu Libin with the serve. Fidalgo passing way out, but it goes outside the aerial, comes back outside the aerial. Great chase from Portugal. China splits in the block, banging the seams. Better from them. Diking out. Super spike. Great chasing though from Portugal as well. It's a scoop. Did the ball hit the floor? That's the question. Referee suggests the answer is yes. China on a winning run here at a key time. Liu, once again, man plays his volleyball for Beijing. Chinese league allowed 2 foreign players per team. Liu fires well wide. Technical timeout. 2-point game again for Portugal, but you just feel that China are hot on the heels here. So I want to watch. Marco Ferreira started really well here. Let's have a look at some shots of some of his highlights so far. The opposite man. We knew that Marco and Alex Ferreira were going to be key components of this Portuguese performance. So far, so good. Well, there's such a long way to go. 3 attacks for the opposite. 3 points. Tavares to serve, who's been very impressive so far with the way that he's controlled the game, but China look like they may have just shaken off a few pre-game nerves. Middle attack is a good one because it's off the body and it's not the perfect pass. Good setters run the middle when the opposition least expect it. Ah, ace! Chen Longhei. What a time. 2 down at the technical. And now we're back at 16. He's trying to serve as flat as possible here. Chen Longhei. Unfortunately, he's flirting with that netband all the time to try and take time away from the passing units of the opposition. Sometimes the ball drops a bit short. The sorts of times that you need your clutch players to stand up, and Alex is one of those. Ah, this is a huge serve. Chance on the free ball. Fidalgo steps in as a libero to set it. Almost a point. Was that in or out? Fidalgo has to go for it. Tavares on the pipe. It's a wonderful set. Dragging the play back to the centre. And an Alex going to 5. He knows that's his area to attack. It's a super spike. It's a great decision to work that ball to 5 away from the block, through the seam. Alex again, trying to almost do a bit too much. Toss was slightly inside. Still trying to hit it 120 miles an hour. Fifth gear from Alex. Two missed serves in a row. Fidalgo is just fired up in there, isn't he? Gonna come across all dizzy if he carries on at this speed. The libero from Portugal. Some substitutes coming on. Wang Jingji, Yu Chen come in. Now Yu Chen is setter. Double substitution, Wang Jingji. Just to keep 3 on the front court for China as they trail by 2. Passing is good. The pipe is so quick. It's impressive from China. The middle goes quick. Let's see if he takes the middle away. Yes, he does, and it leaves a free net for the pipe attack. Really good work from China. It's all down to the pass. It's too quick. Change now for... Found in. Swap over. Yu Chen is serving. Hear the crowd getting on the backs of the opposition of the host nation here. They've just done its job. 2 points still difference. Lots of missed serves creeping in here. Just would feel that the first set is crucial in a game like this. Confidence is everything when you've won 1 game out of 6. Back in system, China are passing so much better now. Block is drifting everywhere, but it's a good touch to slow the game down, but China with the kill block. The crowd have been silenced. Bruno Cunha can't access the line, reaching into the block. Really nicely, Rao Shuhan. Great finishing position, even though he didn't get his feet to close the gap. He managed to get his arms in the way of the ball. Boos and hisses here in Portugal. It's electric in here. Good scoop as well, Bruno Cunha. Stopped again, but now 3 in the block. No angles for China. When the play's out of system, it gives time for the blockers or for the blocking team to get 3 in the block, and then it's more difficult to score, less angles. Bruno Cunha getting stuck in. Shimosh. Cabot Cannon as well. Number 4 has changed. Tavares coming back on to do the setting. The reserve opposite goes off. Front court receiver serve, trying to disrupt the rhythm. 2 up. Good delay in the blocking again. We've seen that one before. Cabot Cannon just stays so patient. Sees the tip coming and just delays his timing. That right hand, magical work. Timeout China. Anxious times for them. Cabot Cannon, not the biggest middle blocker at 2 meters. Great vision though. Good timing. 3-point game. China looked good just moments ago, but now it's China that have all the work to do, really. Portugal play Serbia tomorrow, Brazil Sunday. Portugal lost to Argentina, Canada 3-0. They beat Bulgaria 3-1, but then back to the middle. China in system a lot more here. Portugal lost to Italy. Took a set off the USA as well. The pass is instrumental here, more one-on-ones. Consistency is strong. High fives all around, pats on the back. Timeout for Portugal, just to disrupt the rhythm of the play again. They just feel that China might be coming back into this one, so they just have to burst the balloon from China and all that momentum. Former coach of Iran, Lozano. Iran leading this Volleyball Nations League. Maroof dictating the play from that setter's position yet again. Still a long way to go in this VNL though. Net ban means the front court receiver's a little bit out of system, so it goes to the opposite. Chance to go to the outside for China, good coverage. Slow play, 3 in the block because they read it. Liu knows he's between a rock and a hard place there. If he tries to hit the ball, he's only going to find a Portuguese wall, so he tries to go around it. Challenge is whether there's a block touch or not. You would say no, potentially China is saying, well, net touch is actually the challenge. Interesting, the ball was definitely out of play. Lozano is out of timeouts as well, so a challenge sometimes potentially works as an extra timeout. It slows the game down. Net touch. Negative. Plays his volleyball for Benfica. Benfica are the champions of Portugal. Sporting came second. Same head coach as substitution for China. Portugal have only played in the World Championship twice. Looking to grow the sport at the moment. Outside, block out, smart. Looks to the cross-court, swings angle, but yet again, Alex just knows the situation he's in. It's a slow play, slightly out of system. Goes off the outside hand, not for the first time on Zhang Chun. Zhang Chun getting beat and drifting out. Drifting in the block makes it difficult to penetrate the hands. The block. Tavares will be serving for the set. What a start this would be for Portugal. Needed. Desperately needed. Tavares. China in system again. It's a wonderful pass. Good setting. What an angle. Great volleyball from China. Hats off though. Kang Jie-he with the pass, and the setting from there fairly easy. One-on-one. Frustrations for Marco. They need 2 though, China. Passing in system. Tavares goes straight to Alex on the opposite. Golden opportunity for China in transition. Cover again, but they're all at sea. And Portugal take the opening set here. They've served well. They've put China under all sorts of pressure. And they've really worked the ball off the hands of the Chinese blockers in offense. In this basement battle, Portugal have taken the early lead. Still a very long way to go in this game though. 25-22, Portugal have the initiative. But this is a marathon and not a sprint. Ferreira brothers, Marco and Alex, doing their bit again. 25-22. Let's have a look at some highlights from an entertaining set number 1 here in Portugal. Well, there you have it, in a must-win game. Portugal have taken the first set, 7 v 7, but Portugal have 4,000 others fighting their cause. Brazilian fans in the crowd, as always. Wherever there's volleyball in the world, there's Brazilian fans. They won't be very happy after the earlier game, though. Brazil losing their first game of this VNL. Even with Bruno back, Yanni Lille, the Lube connection of Brazil, Lube just winning the Italian League and the Champions League as well. Couldn't get past a young and damaging Serbian side. Just feel we've had the calm before the storm here. Portugal slightly more disciplined. China, they can work on their consistency, will be a real threat. Wiped off the hand and they're blocking a fair amount as well. Bulgaria, an absolute thriller, beat Australia. That's a huge win for Bulgaria with Sokolov back. Svetsan Sokolov going to play his volleyball for Zenit Kazan next year, leaving Lube. So with Sokolov, Engapeth, Anderson leaving Zenit as well. 15-13 Bulgaria, Australia. So that means Australia is still just with 1 win. It's a great result for both of these sides who beat Bulgaria. But still, that's their only sole win of this VNL. And it's still getting really involved with the referee here. Early on in the set. Portugal will remain focused, you'd think, or you would hope. It's key. Liu Libin will get us underway here in the Volleyball Nations League. Week 3 of this campaign. Liu Libin. Alex overpassing. Good start this for China if they can put this away. It's ferocious. Yang Chun. Quick feet, good hops. Works it to the line. Alex's pass. Maybe demonstrating a lack of focus, but good serving from Liu Libin. Back, trying to hit the seam between the two passer hitters. Marco gets another point on the scoreboard. It's an opening point for Portugal. Stays high, hits the perimeter of court. Ace! Impressive again. Tavares, good toss, flies through the ball. Perimeter work twice in a row for Portugal. Accurate, smooth swings. Tight from China, just about in play. They stay really high over the top of the block. That's something they could really work on. Diking out. 2 meters 5 centimeters. High altitude. Biggest player for Portugal, Nuno Teixeira, the young middle blocker, 2 meters 15, who was just picked up 2 years ago randomly. Started volleyball with the juniors and is now on the senior team. Be interesting to see if we see him, 2 meters 15. They just keep getting bigger in this sport. Out of play, Alex on the turn, out of system, free ball for China. Surely it's another one on the scoreboard and a 2-point lead. To the middle, no, on the pipe! Great camera angle. You can see the speed of the middle attack. So difficult for middle blockers, commits to the middle. The pipe, and Lu has a free net because of it. China running the pipe on the perfect pass. Out of system again, up and down. Not consistent this, but it's strong from Marco. Not the first time Jiang Chun has been wiped off underneath the arm. China have started strong. Portugal are inconsistent. Good out of system spiking though. Alex with the serve. The serving from Portugal has been pretty strong in this set though. Tavares trying to work the impossible, bringing it back, trying to lose the middle blocker. Chance for Marco, tries to just go wrist away. Arm through, but misses the sideline. It's just a bit scrappy. He's got 3 on him. He's trying to look for the hands again. Work from the left side, but not from the right. Jiang Chun. Ferocious serve. Calm from Alex. That's a better pass, better platform. Marco just loves working off the hands, doesn't he? Rung and Shuhan. Thinking out. Getting punished this time. Dropping later to the angle, the Chinese blocker. Blocker's hands have to finish inside no matter where you are on the net to try and get that finish on the block to make it go inside the court. Out of system, 3 in the block, slowing the game down. Now they have to get their skates on to get a hitting approach. Chance for Portugal, off the hands again. Big rally this one. Back to the opposite for China, and that's plucked as well from Tavares. Simosh with the high roller, stepping in, taking the soft one though. Is China. Jiang Chun. What a rally. Both teams, foot to the floor. Defensive plays. Good blocking work. 2 in that time. 23-second rally almost. Unreal. Diking you. Portugal, frustrating for them. Chance in transition. The block isn't always getting kill blocks, but what's good from Portugal is that it's slowing the game down, and that's paid off. Blocking isn't always about getting kills. It's about getting positive touches. If you look at Kavitikanin, the number 4, the middle blocker, it's a wide swing, but it was a net touch from China. The blocker's getting more positive touches. And it's giving the defense a chance to rebuild through the rally. In system, slightly tight. Ball's kept alive. There's a few arguments, but Simiosh can be pleased with his work. Entitled to that one as soon as the ball comes onto his side of the net. Can't get interfering with play. Marco. Another ripper on the serve, but Tong Ji-hua is just putting it on the plate for his setter. They're giving him too much of the ball. Marco is going full power. He's going full tilt, but he's hitting the libero. Tong Ji-hua is really relaxed, and it means that the setter can just use the middle. Now Shuhan serving, the replacement today. Marco fires wide and long. This is a game of 2 halves so far. This isn't the same Portugal that we saw in the first, but at the same time, it's a more consistent China. 2 errors down that line from Marco. He's a one to watch tonight. Two-point game here in Gondomar. Tonight, King Yao has plays on the wing spiking position for China, blocking and also spiking, making good decisions in and out of system. Let's keep an eye on Dai Qingyao throughout the second half of this set. There he is, 6 attacks, 6 points. Consistency is key in this game, and Dai Qingyao is coming to the forefront when China need him the most. Shuhan on the front court receiver, bring into the inside, has to go to Marco, clever. Struggling the whole way through that one. The front court receiver, Alex, was pulled so short. The middle was out the game, there's only one way that ball could go. Marco knew that, the Chinese blockers knew that as well, that's why there's not much of a gap between the hands, but Marco's smart. Seen him go off the hands, now we see him a little bit of a smarter swing. And as good as he's passed underarm. Tung, the libero. Bit more frustrated on the overhand pass. He still gets it in though, and they still run the middle. Just looks slightly more stressed. Zana. He knows how crucial this game is for China. They can't afford service errors. They lose today. Serbia, Brazil coming their way, where they're going to be huge underdogs. Absolutely. And next week, they travel to the United States to play Canada, Japan and the USA. No easy games for China. Super play. Ball drifts in from position 1. Sits in front of the setter. So Tavares can go wherever he likes. He decides to take on Phelps in the middle. He brushes it away, but they're spreading the play really nice, drifting it to the middle, snapping it back angle. Good little play all round, chases on for Fidogo. Portugal, who play Serbia tomorrow, then Brazil, then Iran, France, and Australia next week. No easy games. That game against Australia will be key. Big, big game, especially if they can win tonight. They'll be fixed on that Australian game to try and get a win there as well. Fidalgo puts it on an absolute perfect pass. Also, Tavares is pulling the strings here. It's tight, so he flips it to the opposite, knowing that he'll have a one-on-one there. And if you put Marco one-on-one, chances are that your big cannon's gonna score. Ball's high. Oh, almost a 2 double touch, not given from the referee. Eventually, yes it is, it's an unclean contact. Oohs and ahs. Great defense play though. Well tracked from the barrier, but it's way, way downtown. Fiery swing. Zhang Chun this time. The pass from China has just started drifting off the net slightly, and with that comes more errors. Eyes are fixed on the ball, but the rhythm slightly out, not going through it. Over-rotates back on the angle, misses out on the play. 1 point lead for Portugal. Fidalgo with another good bit of work. He's ferocious, he's all over the court. Second opportunity, Marco fiddles it through. It's not pretty, but it's effective. It really is. China timeout, drifting on the middle block. Rao Shu Han sort of caught in no man's land there. Really reaching, but not penetrating, losing his balance and his effectiveness. 2 point lead. Portugal, well, they're coming back into this one. After being down for large periods. Marco's back performing well in that opposite position. He was the one to watch before we started. Completely understandable. Him and Alex split the net. Physicality on both sides. Tavarash is working well. Makes good decisions, the setter. Because of his decisions, running the ball long distances, the Chinese middle blockers are working hard. Sometimes even not running the ball long distances, the Chinese blockers, well, they're leaving themselves exposed. Oh, it's a big hit. Out of system. 3 in the block for Portugal. Still no answer. Tavarash just makes the read. Fidalgo just drops in high. Ah, Marco and this one. It's just not quite getting across him over there. 3 in the block. Good luck trying to get past that. It's not like they're tiny either. Argentinian coaching staff. Another missed serve. Substitution. One comes in. Shining Junction lead proceedings. Serving from position 5, straight down the line. The ball might have to go to position 4 here. Certainly does. 2 in. It's a good play from Portugal. They're lining that one up because they're trying to take the middle out of the game and the opposite by serving straight down the line and having to force the setter's hand to the outside. The middle's just a little bit slow, releasing or holding with the middle a little bit too long, you'd feel. Good cover, sitting behind the block. Second opportunity, 2 in. It's good finish. Free ball. Surely Portugal going to open up a 2 point lead here. Tavarash goes to the middle, slightly wider. Cannon again. So many times you see the wider play in the middle, the B-ball, the 3-meter shoot, whatever you want to call it, and it's all to try and set up this super spike to position 1. No blocking that one. Good luck defending it as well. Ace! Technical timeout. And after a slow start, they were just holding back Portugal. Marco again. 104.3 kilometers an hour. 16-13. Technical timeouts at 8 and 60. 2 timeouts on top of that. Remember, you can join the conversation as well on social media. Hashtag enjoy VNL. Enjoyable evening here for Portugal. Brazil, Serbia. Super entertaining game, this one as well. Portugal won the Nations League in another sport last weekend. Due with a win here as well. Marco is the volleyball version of Ronaldo. Back in system. Good work from China. They go straight to the middle. Fidalgo makes a really late step there to read the game. It's good from the libero. Second chance, 3 in the block. No getting past that one. They go back to the outside. Oh, on the southpaw. Wang Jingji, a little bit underneath it, just has a little thrash at it with the left hand. Timing. All over the place, but net touches as well. So calm, Hugo Silva, throughout this game. Marco, 9 points. They're after the libero again. Chases on for the setter. High and wide, and it's history repeating itself for China. Too many errors. The first pass has really gone astray. Makes it difficult for the setter in turn, makes it difficult for the spiker. Timeout for China. They're in struggle town. 5-point game.
La cobertura, la dejamos los 3 metros, juegan quick. No, net y error. Seamos un poquito más inteligentes, más lúcidos. Busquemos las cosas simples, simples. Apoyamos y bloqueamos.
Can have a few more translators. Just translates that Lozano's not very happy. Expects a bit more from his Chinese team. Portugal's happy though. Cannon has been good in the middle. All those positive touches in the block, slowing the game down. Marco to unleash again. Off the net, 2 straight on the pass to the outside. More hitting errors. 2 in a row from Liu Libin. Staple outside for this team. And you just really need him to score. He looks a little bit lost. Body language is gone. I think he's gone as well. Ji Dao Shuai, the captain. Trying to keep his team focused here, Hugo Silva, because they're still a long way from the finish line, but it's a good start. It really is. Marco. Good run of serves. Change again, Leo Livin comes back in, libero goes out, Lozano. A worried face of Lozano. Let's put it that way. You don't want to get relegated from this league because you just lose so much exposure. Super spike again. Just quick plays to the middle, piercing the gaps in the block. Katin was saying how good he was, just shapes that back. The arm's not meant to go that way. Serving down the lines, out of system again. China just can't buy a pass. 3 in the block for Portugal. China are getting smothered here. It's a monster block. 3 monsters in the block as well. Fast passing from the captain, back to Wang on the opposite. Wang's just, for a left-hander to access the line on that side, sometimes it's easier than for a right-hander. Arm comes through a little bit better. 6 points though. China. Lot. So many errors. passing and serving. Don't forget, they are in charge early on in this game. They have the momentum. Cannon is having a worldie. Now he's back to serve. Back on the libero, good passing. Middle takes a middle, one-on-one, but it's a positive touch from one of the smallest blocker, the setter, Tavares. Coverage again. Good cover. Oh, off the shoulder. Marco's moving on the backcourt. Dicing with death if that happens. Fast plays, piercing the seams again. Tavares, the setter, running the plays again. Speed and width, sitting up. In a good position though, the captain Duang Shai. Sitting back in a good position is the libero Fidalgo. Back is Marco. Difference in this game is Marco. One to watch, but you think if Marco was potentially playing for China here, they would be the team winning. They haven't had anyone, China, that can take the game away from the opposition like Marco. Once again, out of system. 3 in the block, more problems for China. If you're in trouble, just hit your way out of it. Why not? Liking out. 3 in, all looking after. Trying to make the kill block. No respect from China. Not often enough, though, really. They've made some great plays, but just like the first sets, the consistency of the Chinese outfit, not quite there. Fidalgo off the net, smooth work. The setter, Tavares, is finding his middles with ease here, even when the pass isn't perfect. Set point, Portugal. Running away with it here. It's a ripper from the baseline as well. 3 up in the block again, hands all over it. Someone's on the net. It's Dai Qingyao, and Portugal have been impressive in pursuit of winning their second game in their VNL season. There's still a long way to go, but they lead here against China, 2-0. Through the nets from Dai Qingyao. You can see how often the pass is off the net because there's 3 blockers from Portugal on multiple occasions. 25-17. China held the lead in the early stages of that set as well. Portugal, more consistent, stable. Some early errors from Marco, but boy, oh boy, did he come back good. Let's have a look at some highlights from a really entertaining set 2. Glorious moments for Portugal. The job's still not done, but set stats don't lie. More attacks, more blocks, more aces. China, the error count, it's over a third of the points because of their errors. Not good. So Hawkeye always delivering the stats for us. As we have a look at just where the attacks have come from. It's really well balanced from Portugal using the middle, and it means that the success rate on the outsides will go up if they keep flooding the middle. 20% is not bad at all, but Marco is getting a high percentage of balls. He's the opposite spiker. He's the only one hitting, really, apart from the odd rotation from the right side. But Portugal knew how important this performance would be. At home, 1 win in the VNL so far. This is their opportunity to stake a claim for survival in this league for next year. To still have the opportunity to play the likes of Brazil, the USA, Poland, Serbia. If they can stay in the league, whoever can stay in the league, the future of the sports in their country will be more successful because of the exposure the young athletes will get. The level will go up increasingly over the years. It's huge. Very calm. Hugo Silva. Lozano knows he has to throw the kitchen sink at this one, and anything else he can get his hands on. Tavares serving. Good from China. Side out the first ball of this third set of the VNL. Round 3. Perfect passing. 2.5. Marco stays high, looks to try and work off the hands as he does so often. Could be seeing a challenge here from China for the net touch. Early doors to be asking for a challenge. Hawkeye called back into play. Big job trying to get China up to the top of the world game. Such a force in the women's form. Shooting one of, if not the best all-round player in the world of the female game. Olympic champions. You wouldn't put it past them again in the women's competition to win gold in Tokyo. Net touch. Maybe just brushing it on the way down. Portugal get the point. Everything going Portugal's way here. Alex Ferreira. It's another one, isn't it, where he just tries to thrash it in. Toss wasn't quite there. Deep breath for the outside spiker. Ranjinjay. Southpaw with another massive swing. Faster play out of system. Again, playing fast, even out of system, to try and work the blockers go off the hands. Just a little stick of a left arm at it from Marco. Hitting from out of system downtown is Alex. Back to the opposite. Wong again, the left-hander, jumping inside out, losing his height slightly. He had enough space to attack to on the net. Right decision. Just the execution. 2-2. Phelps with the serve. Across the body on the front court receiver, trying to take him out. The attack goes back to the line. It's good block defense, lining up their serve with the block. Well, oh, off the foot. Maybe Ronaldo is here. They're working that play potentially to try and take the hitting angles away from the outside spiker and bring him to the line. Simios with the footwork. China, desperate. Wide play in the middle. Really good work. Trying to run the middle play on a wider set to open up the one-on-one for Marco on the opposite. Game of speed, distance, and time, but this one goes to China. No matter what tactical work Portugal used there, running the middle wider, trying to get Marco one-on-one to hit good angles. If you hit the net, you're going to be in problems. You're going to have problems. King Yao takes pace off it. Easy for Portugal, they're in system. Chance, that's the same run, but Marco misses out. He had the invite to the party, but he didn't take it. Perfect pass, wider run of play in the middle to get the one-on-one. Slightly tight set, maybe. Timeout for Portugal. Lightning well and truly has struck twice here because it's the same start as set 2. Slow one. But they saved their best till the end of the first and second set. Three-point game. China need this one. What would be the odds on them winning this one and then taking it to a fifth? Oh, we've seen that play before, the back set with the pipe attack from Alex trying to work it to 5, trying to evade the block, trying to stay away from those big Chinese blockers. Good play. Better camera angle there, you can really see the net, all the spaces that come with it. Marco. And the setter, Tavarash, is now on the front court. Big serve. Wang off the chest. Beaten from one. That's better. Gets up on it, fires through it. Gil Pereira. Face shot. Short serving. Short on Alex. A way to hit his way out of a fiddle. It was a fiddle as well for Simios. Fast pass, he just almost tickles it off. Chun. Smart plays. Again, Portugal have managed to utilise the ball off the blocker's hands with ease. That's nice. That's very nice. King Yao flying through, hitting away from the body, sometimes the toughest thing to do. Sees the block. What a great shot. Pereira nowhere near it. Coach potentially asking Isabella to sit round a little bit more on that sharper angle. Frustration. If anyone would have seen Shan Guchun. Still has to stay focused on the future plays. It's his job to run the team's offense. Serving the gap, so the Berry steps in trunk. China, they're 2 points up here, but it's getting scruffy again. One-on-one, but no way through for Alex. Xidao Shuai just takes the angles away from the Portuguese spiker. He's one-on-one. You put your money on him to score, but no, China lead by 3 at the technical. Right hand pushing through the ball. Game on.
Puxando o contra-ataque, tudo fica diferente.
Exacto. El central lo va a seguir. Lo va a seguir. Esa diagonal. Y después nos quedamos en la diagonal del 6. Ahora está en primera línea.
Can they? One step at a time for China. 1 foot in front of the other. For both teams, it's crucial. Back on Alex, seeing quite a lot of ball in that service reception. Tong with the scoop. It's a good scoop as well, but it's a free ball. Advantage Portugal. They need it as well. This time high. Doesn't try and hit steep. Alex Ferreira. Sorry, Simosh this time. Stays high, works the hands again. Deliberate game plan here to keep going high off the outside hands of the blockers. Back to 2. Chance to bring it back to 1. Massive moments. Taken! Steep and gnarly! No digging that one. Of course it's a super spike. It's the steepest we've seen. But it's also the sharpest of the day. Alex picked that one out. China are leaking again. The errors are coming. The pass is off the net and they're struggling out of system. Dao Qingyao this time. Tavarash. Can't go again. He's been impressive though, the setter. Just with his setting, but his blocking's been pretty good as well. He's had a few runs from the baseline that's just kept nerdling at China. Front court receiver served. Sorry, no, it wasn't. It was Simosh. Marco's at position 4. Tavarash steps in. Libero now has to go back to the opposite, or it's a wing spiker in the opposite position. Alex stays high and just draws the ball. Drifting in the block again, China. Going through the motions. Dropping the hands inside, big serves. Portugal are doing a lot of things to a high standard, serving being one of them. They're really trying to take the game to China. Alex hasn't quite got it going from the baseline. On with the serve. Oh, overpass, dealt with. Better. Diking out. The overpass. You're gonna be in a tight spot. Communication from the libero to the passing unit. Along with the serve again. Alex out of system, no middle. Fire to the outside, 2 closing the block. You could see it so early. The middles from China, so quick getting out. Rung Shu Han. Before the wing spiker from Portugal even hit the ball, you knew that he was going to be in trouble. It's a monster block. It's a monstrous monster block. high and wide. Crowd have been slightly silenced again. Another miss serve. Felipe Martinez. Felch on the back of his shirts. Plays for Espinho. Actually a tour on, stop on the FIVB World Tour this year. 3 miss serves now. It's gonna hype up again, I promise. Du Haixiang comes on for the first time, replacing Dai King Niao. Marco, this is a big time in this game because Marco could fire it up behind the baseline, maybe a double touch not given. But if Marco gets a few in a row here, Portugal could be back in charge. There's one, oh, what a chase. It's definitely not one yet, completely wrong here. On 2, taken. Sells it to the middle, but he's going to the outside. Then gets cheeky and goes on 2. Defense on the knees. Wang Jingzhou. On 2 from Tavares. Key components. Marco is one of them. It's another brutal serve. Colossal work. 2 in the block. Sweeping up is Marco's brother, Alex. Bit wider to the middle player playing to try and spread the block, but 3 again in the block from Portugal. Monster block, this time from the Portuguese. Service pressure is relentless here from Marco. 3 in. It's that man again. Tavares Rodriguez. Marco, 3rd time of asking. Tuong puts the ball into a good zone. Another blocking. More blocking from Portugal. We're back tied. Portugal just don't know when to give in here, and they know that China are sometimes capable of losing runs of points. Challenges coming. Hugo Silva's almost on the court. He's disrupting everything. Referee takes some control.
Block that, block that, block that.
Ball in or out is the question. So a mistake from the graphics. In or out is what we're after here. These sorts of moments really do have a massive impact on the game. Touch, no touch. What do you think? Going to 5? Has to go to 4 first. Shihan, he has a good serve on him, pushing Portugal back. Free ball, China. This is the chance that they've been waiting for. It's a free ball, chance to run the offense. More blocking from Portugal though. They just dig their heels in once again, and then the wider ball to the middle, losing the block. Chen Longhai, the man who plays for Shanghai. The width. The middle from Portugal had already committed to the outside so early, leaving that big gap. Something that middles do is sometimes gamble to try and get 2 blockers on the wing. Missed serve from China. How many serves have they missed here this evening? So onto that front court receiver. They might try and take his line. They go back to the outside. They've done their homework there because that's a pattern that's developing, is when they serve across the body of the front court receiver, it goes back to the outside. But the captain back in rhythm. Shidao Shuai. Technical timeout. China are right in this game. It's taken them a while to get going. Part of that work has been down to Dai Qingyao, the #1 from China. Some glorious moments. Consistency has been their problem. But through this man, they have a real chance of getting to the 4th set. Points, 10 attacks, and just the 1 block. Portugal have always been in control at this point in the set throughout, really. They're going to have some more challenges, some new challenges throughout here in the latter stages of set 3, but that's Shan, good shot. It's another missed serve. Might as well have put it in a box and given it as a gift. Straight down the line, overpassing. Taking advantage here to bring it back. All square, Marco. Stays high, stays smooth. Back, all square. China had that lead. Giving it away, fast passing, more problems. They're looking for the point here. Phelps is not so happy. He feels as if he was well within his right to go after that one because it was a tight pass. Referee suggests that he's blocking the setter. You're not allowed to block the setter. Penalised. Dai Qingyao back in. Sorry, Shidao Shuai, the captain, fires into the net. Portugal have just found their way again, or have China lost their way? That's the question. Ace! At a key time, and it's a sign that Portugal have well and truly found their way here. The setter, Tavares, has had a fine game. Every time he goes back to serve, he puts pressure on the Chinese passing unit. Alex one-on-one against one, slowing the game down is good. Now he has a chance to put the ball away in transition. Chips high. Swan diving stuff from China on the back. Tavares feeds a libero. He has to set out of system now. Rolling away, Marco. We've seen this power from him, this accuracy. We've seen some really smart swings as well. That's one of them. Knows where the space is, has a good look, and puts the ball away. He's had a great game, Marco. 16-14. It's a 5-1 run for Portugal. Deja vu for China, this. Chinese league that's improving all the time. China need this one. Absolute rasper, but it's been plucked. Just scooped in defense. Another opportunity. Oh, Hugo Silva. Get in there, coach. Almost. Point for China. Well needed. Another missed serve. Throughout the last few moments, it's as simple as Portugal serving better. Since the second technical timeout, they put more pressure on China, and China have just served poorly. Alex. That one's almost ended up in the car park. From China. One with an absolute weapon. And the free balls are high. It's launched from the libero. Too far. Fidalgo will be slightly used by that one. Tied at 20. Both teams only having won one match in this VNL campaign. It's huge for them. It's not 2 in a row for China though, but credit to the opposite. Wang's giving it a go from back there. Mistake is in. For a touch timeout, Portugal. I was absolutely sure that one went out the back. Let's have a look. 107.7 kilometers an hour. It's a huge serve. On first thoughts, thought was long. So did the Portuguese passing. Zane, all of a sudden, looks a bit more animated. And he can smell victory in set 3. Timeout to, again, just for Portugal to slow down this good run of serves from China. Orange and white. This time it is wide. Wasn't going to commit to the call so early. Challenge from China. Just throwing the challenge at it. In out is the call.
In, out, silence.
From the main screen, it looked as if it was missing the sideline, but China. It's a great run of serves from Wang. They want to keep him going. That's a no-brainer. In or out, out. Point to Portugal. They made 22 errors in the previous game against Poland, China, and they made a lot again today. Substitution.
Second
Valdir for Felipe Martinez. Service substitution. Pressure on Valdir. Unfortunately can't deliver under that pressure. So difficult for someone who's not been in the game. He isn't really warm to come on and ace, but goes long. Diking out. Phelps comes back in. China in the driving seat here. One-on-one on the opposite. Wider run to the middle. Takes the blocker with him, and then Marco is one-on-one. It's a play we've seen before. Running the middle player on the wider ball, getting your cannon on the opposite one-on-one. Only one winner that time. All the twos, 22 all. Marco. Tom puts them in system. Wide. It's a huge swing. The Canton sheet. Dao Shuai goes wide at a key time. And it's a timeout from China. Again, they get themselves in the position to really put Portugal under pressure and hurt them. But no. The play's going Portugal's way at the moment. The one-on-one from Marco. Big play at that time. Great passing. Tavares got the one-on-one for the opposite. Marco's now serving. Good serve from Marco. Got the main man back to the service line when Portugal needed him the most, but he needs to stay there for at least another point, you'd feel. It's another colossal serve. Now they have a chance in transition. The service pressure paying off, but there's a block from China and it's dropped in. Challenge maybe coming our way. Tension building. Portugal, China delivering the goods. In, out is the call.
Bowling out. Okay.
Huge decision. In or out? In. Humongous. That's out, 24-22. It's almost game over for China, but now it's well and truly game on. Hissing and booing from Portugal as they're desperate to side out to the middle. It's that man again. Have it to Cannon. Not the biggest, but he's so quick. The middle's lost. He has a free net to bring up match points. Frustration for China. First match point. Vielash with it. It's a good serve as well. They're out of system. Surely Portugal have won the basement battle of the VNL. It's win number 2 for them on home soil. And it could be as crucial as keeping them in the VNL for another year. What a performance on day 1 of the competition in week number 3. China got better as the game progressed, but Portugal really did play well. 25-22, 25-17, 25-23. Portugal have won their second game, and they deserve it as well. Marco, Alex, Tavares as well, the setter. A strong performance for Portugal. China now have it all to do. Both of these teams will still have to play Brazil and Serbia over the next 2 days. What a first day here in Gondomar. Serbia beat Brazil. Portugal beat China. That's a huge win. The aim for Portugal was to grow through this competition. That's a sign of growth. 3-0 win. A delighted home crowd, of course. Let's have a look how the game was won. Passing out of system. Scruffy, really, from China. Tavarash has been on the ball all evening, and he deals with it. Portugal victorious on day 1 of week 3 of the VNL. Happy faces all around. Well, there's the team stats. More attacks, more blocks, more serves, and the errors from China after making 22 in their previous game against Poland. They made more today, 29. That's over 1 set just in errors for Portugal. What a day in the VNL. As we have a look at some results, a 3-1 win in Cannes for the USA against Argentina. France beat Germany 3-1. That was a close game early on as well, but Brazil have lost their first game of this VNL. Serbia have now won 3 in a row after losing their first 4, and Portugal have just won their second game at home against China. Such a feast of volleyball. Japan losing to Italy earlier on. Bulgaria squeezing through against Australia. That was another key game at the bottom of the VNL. Russia beating Poland. Iran are on great form at the moment, and they lead the VNL with a 3-0 win against Canada. So as we have a look at the group standings, Iran are leading. Brazil should have been at the top, but having lost earlier on against Serbia, it's cost them. They're down to 4th. Russia, France, well, that French win against Germany puts them joint top on 19 points. Let's have a look at what that win has done for Portugal. As we go to the bottom half of the table, they're up to 13th. Massive win for them. China are at the bottom. Australia, having lost to Bulgaria, they're having some problems as well. It's all to play for the VNL. Some big games coming our way over the next few weeks. Well, that's all we've got time for here from Portugal, but we look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. But from us, it's goodbye.